Product specialist at FORNAV, and I will be your presenter today. As this coffee break is live, you can ask your questions via the GoToWebinar question window. We will answer them at the end of the coffee break. Today we're going to explain how to append the output from another report to your Business Central reports. There are cases where it would be nice to add the output from another report to a report. For instance, you can add the pricing list to the picking list to an order confirmation or an item datasheet to an invoice. FORNAV reports have a special property called subreport that does just this. It's easy to use and it requires no programming at all. Let's go and have a look. To demonstrate appending report output to a report, I'm going to use these steps. The prerequisites, what do I need to get going? In step 2, I will append a report with a similar data item. In step 3, I will append a report with a different data item. And in step 4, I will append an item datasheet to an invoice report. Let's start with the first step. Today, I will be working in a Business Central on-premise server with the Business Central 2025 Wave 2 release. I've installed the FORNAV customizable report pack and I've executed the step-by-step wizard from the assisted setup to get started. I've installed the FORNAV designer, which is part of the FORNAV toolbox. You can download the FORNAV toolbox from the FORNAV website. And of course, everything I do today will also work in a cloud environment. Appending the output from another report to a report is as easy as adding the report number to the subreport property. When FORNAV runs a subreport, it checks if the first data item in the subreport matches the data item you are appending it to. If so, FORNAV will filter based on the record you are printing. And what does this look like? Well, let's go and append our picking list to our order confirmation. So I'll just grab the FORNAV order report. Open it in the FORNAV designer. Now the subreport property is connected to the data item. So if you want to append a subreport below the header report, you can select the header data item, and there you find the subreport property. And if you drill down into it, you can connect this to any report in Business Central, and it works for Word, RDLC, Excel, or FORNAV reports. So I'll just grab the FORNAV picking list, hit OK, and hit preview. There I get my order confirmation, and on the second page, I get my picking list, which is a different report, and the content of that report is now appended to the output of my order confirmation. If the first data item of the subreport does not match the data item to which you're appending it, FORNAV will run the report without the filter. That means that if I take my header data item and grab my subreport and use a different report, grab my customer top 10 list, which is a normal RDLC report, and preview this, I get the unfiltered customer top 10 list appended to my report. And that's because the customer top 10 list is built on the customer data item, which is obviously different from the sales header data item that we use in the sales order. Now you can also, let me remove this one from here. You can also append a subreport to a child data item. So what happens if I add a subreport to the line? Grab the same report and preview. I also get my customer top 10 list added at the bottom of the report. If I have multiple lines, then I get a customer top 10 list for every report in my system. Let's see if I can quickly find the sales order. Save this one. I can quickly find the sales order that has multiple lines. Otherwise, I'll make one. There we go. There we go. You can see that after the first line, we get a continued, we get a split in the report, and we get the first customer top 10 list. And then we get the second line and the end of the report, and we still get continued because we have another customer top 10 list, and that's it. So you can append sub-reports to child data items, but you might get some weird splits in your report output. Finally, we can look at a use case. Let's say we have an item datasheet that we want to append for all of the items on our invoice. The item datasheet is built on the item table record, which we need to append to a report that uses the sales invoice header as the first data item. And the trick to fix this is to create a new report that uses the sales invoice header to get the correct filters for the item datasheet. And that sounds pretty complex, but the reality is pretty simple. What I did is I have created a simple FORNAV item datasheet. If I run this based on 2 items, you can see that I have an item datasheet with some data. This is just the image from the item and the marketing text, which is HTML text, which we can just spin into the FORNAV reports. So fairly simple report with some data from the item table. Obviously, this report is built on the item table, so if I would append this to a sales invoice report, I would get the appendix for all of the items in my database, which is not what I want. So what I did is I created a new invoice item datasheet report. And this invoice item datasheet report has a list, which is connected to the sales invoice header, because that's what I want to append it to. Then we get the line, and then we get the item data item. And then I simply get the item header, and I've connected that to the master report FORNAV item datasheet and to the item header. And I do the same for the item body. It's connected to the FORNAV item datasheet item body. So I didn't need to do a lot of designing for this. All I needed to do really is build my data set and added some sections and connect them to the master report. And what I can now do, go and design my sales invoice. I take my header data item, and in the sub report, I find my FORNAV invoice item datasheet, hit OK. And if I now preview this, my report, which has a coffee break mug and a coffee break beans, is appended with my item datasheet for the coffee break mug and the item datasheet for the coffee break beans. Let's recap what we just did. We found that we could easily append the output from a sub-report to any other FORNAV report. When FORNAV runs a sub-report, it checks if the first data item in the sub-report matches the data item you're appending it to. If so, FORNAV will filter based on the record you are printing. If not, then FORNAV runs a sub-report without any filter. If you need to append a report with a different dataset, you can create a new wrapper report that matches the dataset and filtering of the report you want to append it to. You can use the FORNAV template technology to easily match any report you want to append. There are some pitfalls to be aware of when you use sub-reports. The first is that Business Central has a maximum size for outgoing web service calls. That means if your report dataset is too big, FORNAV can't send it to the rendering engine. The second, it is easy to get reports stuck in a loop. If report A appends report B and report B appends report A, an indefinite loop occurs. And you can append sub-reports to child data items, but this may cause some unwanted page breaks in your reports. Of course, you can find the item datasheet reports I've used today on our GitHub, which is github/fornav/fornav.training. That contains all of the coffee break extensions and data that we've ever used. Thank you for listening to me so far. I can see that we have no questions at the moment, so I will wrap up this coffee break. If you want to know more about FORNAV, or if you want to download the FORNAV toolbox, please visit our website. If you want to install FORNAV in Business Central Cloud, please visit the Microsoft App Source, and you can watch more videos about FORNAV on our YouTube channel. If you have any questions about FORNAV, please email them to support@fornav.com. For a full list of upcoming and recorded coffee breaks, please visit fornav.com/coffeebreak. Thank you very much for joining me today, and goodbye.